morning Śrīmad Bhāgavatam lecture on 4th January 1971 in Gorakhpur.
His position, and from his statement, any sane man will understand also his position. Don't claim that I am God, I am supreme. Just try to understand what is your position, most insignificant position. How do you claim that you are God? So, Jamaraj says, Kosau jatra jasmin visham udam prutam uddham urdhati japtam patabat jasatu angsabhya brahma vishnu rudribhyasya sityadaya bhagavanti jasacha base loka vattase nasi nasikayang prota boli maddam iva bhat. So, before claiming oneself as the Supreme, one should consider how he is the Supreme. There are different controllers. And the Supreme Controller, as is explained by Jamaraj, is one who creates this cosmic manifestation, maintains and again annihilates. He is the Supreme. And this is confirmed by Bhagavad Gita, that this Prakriti or the nature is not working independently. The scientists take it a platform that the nature is doing out of its own accord. That is not a very scientific purpose. Anyone knows that nothing takes place automatically unless one living force adjusts the material. The house does not come automatically, although the ingredients are there. It has to be handled by a living entity, and then the house is appearing as one of the products of this material world. Similarly, we have to consider that this big cosmic manifestation is not a creation of blunt material energy, no. That is not possible. There must be. How one can deny God? There is no possibility of denying God. So Jamaraj is explaining that he is above me, the Supreme Controller, and he is such controller that he creates, he maintains, and he annihilates also. We become so much harassed even for creating a family and maintaining them. We have become so much harassed, and foolishly we claim that we are the Supreme Personality of Godhead who creates the whole cosmic manifestation. And the Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar, the directors of creation department, maintenance department, and annihilation department. Annihilation also required. That annihilation is one of the business of Krishna or God for this material world, not in the spiritual world. There is no annihilation. Here it is required. Sometimes because everyone has come here to lord it over the material things. So there must be a ultimate situation when it becomes intolerable, and therefore Krishna has to annihilate. Finish. That is Kalki Avatar. Mlecha nivaha nidhane kalau ati karavalam dhumaketumi makimapi karalam kesavadhvita kalki sharira jaya jagadisha. Mlecha, when people become mlechas. Mlecha means not following the basic principles. Those who are following the basic principles, they are classified Gunakarma Vibhagasa in 4 divisions. And beyond these 4 divisions, who are less than Shudras, they are called Mlechas and Javanas and Chandalas. Their behavior is so abominable that they cannot be accepted as civilized man. Civilized man, not by the so-called material advancement. Civilized man is this 4th division of society: Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. That is civilized society, where there is no such division. Everyone is a Shudra. That is not a civilized form of society. At the present moment, the whole world is Brigadayo Sprishta Rajas Samasta Jasi Jatse Tangana Vidishvishtamaya Satta Pradhana Apiking Sathurni Anne Chaji Visha Sijo Madesa Brigadayo Sprishta Rajas Samaskya Satta Pradhana Jatse Hitang Na Vidu Sprishtamaya Satta Pradhana Apiking Sathurni Vigadaya. There are 7 rishis headed by Bhrigu. Bhrigu, Vasishtha, Atreya, like that. There are 7 great rishis. The 7 planets you see on the northern side, they are supposed to be their abodes, Brigadaya, centering Dhruvaloka, the pole star. You have seen the 7th star, what is called?
Different.
Huh?
A little different. 7-star formation.
Yeah,
Constellation.
like that.
Box and then one thing going up.
Yes.
That's the difference.
No. 7th star in the northern pole. Center being the pole star, it is moving all night. Saptarshi Mandal, yes. That Saptarshi Mandal is the abode of great 7 rishis. So here it is said, Jamaraj says, yeah, even the 7 rishis, and they are controlling their affairs. That is the demigods, and they are Brahmins among the demigods, the great sages. The demigods, some of them are Brahmins, some of them are Kshatriyas, exactly in the same way. So these Brigada rishis, they are Brahmins. Sattva-guna pradhana. Sattva pradhana. They are standing on the modes of goodness. So, and they are Vishwasraja Amaresha. Amaras means the demigods. They are supposed to be Amara in our calculation. Just like Brahma. We cannot calculate his duration of life. His duration of life is so long that it is beyond our calculation. Therefore they are sometimes called Amara. Amara means immortal. Although none of them are immortal. But just like in comparison to a germ or what is called in Diwali during what is that worm they generate in the night, in the evening, and at the end of the night finish. During the we call Diwali Puka in Bengali. What do you call in Hindi? You have not experienced?
Much lower.
No, glow worm is different. Very small. They generate in the evening. Lots of they come attack the light. Patanga. And many millions gather and in the morning finish. Within that period their birth, death, marriage and children, everything. Finished. Now, for them, suppose such patangas whose life is only, say, 12 hours. Within that hours, they finish all business. So if they are told that, oh, you are living so much, but there is another man, this night is only 12 hours, similarly, another 12 hours day, similarly, another, I will say, such 30 days makes a month, such or 12 months makes a year, and such 100 years to live. So they will be surprised. How is that? Similarly, we are surprised also when we hear about Brahma. Sahasra Juga Pajantam Marahajat Brahmanobi. Actually, in the higher planets, our 6 months is equal to their 1 day. Just like when the Sputniks were thrown in the outer space, they circulated the whole world in 1 hour 25 minutes. 1 hour 25 minutes, or they circulated 3 times within 1 hour 25 minutes, such a speed. Now actually in our calculation, the whole world can be circumambulated in 24 hours. But that is reduced to 1 hour 25. That is admitted by Einstein. This is called relativity. According to the speed, just like when you travel by airplane, from here to London, it takes, say, about 9 hours. That is relative to the force. Similarly, everything is relative. We are thinking that Brahma's duration of life is so great, but it is also 100 years. But the relative, you will understand very nicely, you can explain. So, see, they are, according to our calculation, they are immortal. Just like according to the calculation of the Patang, our life is immortal. They will calculate all these human beings are immortal. But none of them are immortal. So we call them immortals, the demigods. Amaresha. So Amaresha, they are the big gods, the rishis, great rishis, Indra, Chandra and so many demigods. They are looking after the management of this universe. Vrigadaya, but they are also attacked, contaminated by these qualities of ignorance and passion and goodness. Some of them are in goodness, some of them are in passion, some of them are in ignorance. They are not free. The proportion may be, because their duration of life is greater, far, far greater than ours, the proportion may be different, but they are not free. That is stated here. Nobody is free. Annecha ji vishya srijamaresha vigyadayos prishta rajastamasa. Prishta, they are also contaminated. Nobody is, unless one is completely free from this contamination, nobody is allowed to enter in the spiritual kingdom. Suddha Satta. Suddha Satta means even one is situated in the Satta Guna, he is not completely pure. Sometimes the other two qualities, ignorance and passion, may attack. Jagannath says, Jasa hitanga na vidu. They also tried to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such great personality whose duration of life is so long, who are so advanced in the modes of goodness, they also try to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Na vidu, but they could not. And what to speak of us? It is said also that Ananta, he has got unlimited faces. And this Ananta, we have seen the picture, Vishnu holding over the head of Vishnu, is Ananta Sajya. So Ananta, he has got Ananta hoods, Ananta mouth, and Ananta means unlimited. And he is trying to chant the glories of the Supreme Personality Godhead unlimitedly, in unlimited time, still it is unfinished. Still it is unfinished. So, Jasyitang na vidus. Why? If they are so much advanced, why they cannot spishta maya? They are also contaminated by maya. Spishta maya. Satta pradhana. Their position in the platform of goodness, of the quality of goodness, that is very prominent, but they are not free from the contamination. Just like in this our experience, a first-class Brahmin, he suppose a first-class man, but still there is contamination. At least this contamination is there, though I am a Brahmin. I am Brahmin, I am greater than all the others, I am learned, and I know all the Vedas, I know what is what, I understand Brahma, because Brahma janati iti Brahmana. So he knows. So all these qualities, first class Brahmin, but still he is contaminated because he is proud. I am this. I am this. That is material identification. That is, he is not free from the material identification. And this pride when increases, then there is fall down, which has caused this fall down of the Brahmins at this age. Unnecessarily they become pride and try to dominate over the other classes, and they saw gradually they degraded in their qualities, and they saw why this class of men that is being protested still, who are known to be Brahmins, they should go over everyone. We are also qualified. Therefore, instead of cooperation, there was misunderstanding and the whole structure of Vedic society became dismantled. The whole Vedic society. They're simply now proud, I am Brahmin, I am Kshatriya. But according to our Bhagavata school, or the Vedanta school, Bhagavata is the Vedanta, you should always remember. Bhāsam Brahma Sutrana, it is the right commentary on the Brahma Sutra, Vedanta. So, the fall down takes place not only of the Brahmins but also of the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and the Sudras. How the fall down takes place. Jayesam Purusam Sakshat Atma Prabhamam Isharam Na Bhajanti Abhajananti Thanad Bhrashta Patantada. When these classes are made, forget that we are all parts and parcels of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and as soon as they neglect partially, always remember, being parts and parcel, our duty is to serve the Supreme. The same example, the finger and hand being parts and parcel of body is always engaged in the service of the whole. So, these Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Sudras, they are also parts and parcel, the same position. Brahmin is the head, Kshatriya is the arm, Vaishyas is the belly, and the Sudras. But everything is required. If you want to keep up your body in sound condition of health, any part of the body is important. Comparatively, the head is most important. But other parts, you cannot say they are not important. But when there is competition, I am the most important, you are nothing. I am something, you are nothing. In this way, we forget to serve the whole, that becomes the cause of our fall. Na bhajanti abhajananti. Gradually, by their degradation, they forget service of Krishna, simply they fight for their position. Then they fall down their position. Tanad bhasta patantana. There are no more Brahmins, Kshatriyas, they are all rascals. One who forgets the service of the Lord, in spite of his appearing in a Brahmin family or a Kshatriya family, he is rascal. He is nothing. Harava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna. Then all these gunas, guna karma vibhagasa, all the gunas are lost. So, Jamaraja says, it sometimes takes place in the great, just like Bhrigumani. There was a meeting with the greatest, the three deities, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. So Bhrigumani was deputed to test, and he purposefully kicked on the chest of Vishnu. So the so-called Brahmins, they take pride. Oh, our community man was able to kick. Even in Tulsidasa's Ramayana, that is very... but no Brahmins should discuss the kicking on the chest of Vishnu. That was a different matter. But by the so-called Brahmins are very much proud that we are so great that we can kick on the chest of Vishnu. They describe this incident very proud, nonsensical. The Bhrigu is considered to be the great Rishu. But Jamaraj says, he is Mahajan, his authority, that they are also contaminated. They are also contaminated. The Bhrigu dared to kick on the chest of Vishnu, being contaminated by the Brahminical Ram, so that I can do that. So when such great personalities like Bhrigumani, Parasar Muni, Vasishtha, and Athreya, they are so much contaminated. What to speak of others? How they will understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead by mental speculation? They will conclude naturally, impersonal. That's all. It is not possible for them. Only the devotees, they can understand what is the actual identification of the absolute truth. Jasre hitangana viduspishtamaya satta pradhana apiking tatva anye. What others can do it? So, jasacha lila dudvibhavva vidya aham iti dabdam. Naspristam rajastam ajay ihitam abhipretam chestitam va na vidu. Although they are freed from the contamination of the lower grade qualities, still they could not understand. Although there is possibility, Sattaguna Pradhana, the Brahmins, it is for the Brahmins by quality, they can understand to some extent. Brahma Janati iti Brahmana, but he has to become a Vaishnava. Simply Brahminical qualification will not help him. That is the greatest qualification within this material world. But still he has to surpass that. It's a postgraduate. The Brahmins may be graduate. Others, they are not graduate. They are, say, IAs or matriculate, like that. But even the Brahmins has to become, that is also stated, Satkarma Nipuna Vipra. Nipuna, Mantra Tantra Vishara. A Brahmin, his qualification is that he knows what is his business. And that business is Satkarma. Satkarma means a Brahmin has to become very learned, Pathan. He must be a serious student of Vedic literature. That is first qualification. Vedo Patar Bhavet Vipra. And unless he has studied all this Vedic literature and he remains a fool, that is immediately he is disqualified. So, Pathan, not that he would simply take advantage of the knowledge without distributing it. Therefore, a Brahmin's business is to distribute the knowledge. Just like yesterday you saw, there is a small school, that's a very nasty condition. But this is the business of the Brahmin. In the village, a Brahmin would sit down and the village boys and girls would come there to learn from him, and they will bring some presentation. That will be his livelihood. A Brahmin hasn't got to go anywhere to seek his livelihood. So therefore, Pathan, he should be himself very learned scholar, and he should try to make others also like him. Pathan, Jajana, Jajan. He should also worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he should try to induce others to come to that position. Pathan, Jajanja, Dana Pratigraha. The Brahmin is offered donation, that is the system. But he should not keep it for his person. As soon as he gets donation, he spends for some service of the Lord. Even a Brahmin gets 1 lakh of rupees, next morning he is still a beggar, because he does not keep anything for tomorrow. Everything depending on Krishna, and spends money. Pathan, Jajan, Dana Pratigraha. The Brahmin is, allowed. The Brahmin is allowed to take charity from others. A sannyasi and a Brahmin, no others, is allowed. Nowadays it is called Daridra Narayan. Daridra. The poor man becomes a Narayan, that way he should be sad. This nonsensical theory has come up by some nonsense. But actually, a qualified Brahmin should be given charity. A sannyasi, Vaishnava should be given charity. That is Sattvic charity. And Rajasic charity means to open hospitality schools, these are Rajasic charity. And Tamasic charity means without any discrimination, a Bawari man given 1 rupee and immediately purchase a bottle of wine. So this is Tamasic charity. So by Tamasic charity one is degraded. So Shastra says, Satkarma Nipuna Vipra Mantra Tantra Vishara. It is not only a Brahmin, qualified Brahmin is expert in these 6 kinds of businesses, but he should be very much expert in chanting the Vedic mantras, hymns, Mantra Tantra Vishara, very expert. And even he is expert in such a way. If he is a Vaishnava, if he has no tendency for rendering devotional service to the Lord, a Vaishnava, Guru Nadasa, he cannot be a Guru. Even with all the qualifications, if he is a Vaishnava, he will find there are many Brahmins, they are smartas. They are called smarta. Means they are under conclusion that if we do nice Vedic, perform nice Vedic rituals, then our duty is finished. These devotees, they are chanting, they are less intelligent person and they cannot do anything. They have taken to this process. So therefore he is a Vaishnava. Just like Ramananda Das, he was accompanied by very, very learned men, learned Brahmins, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and both of them embraced and were crying and in ecstasy, the Brahmins, the smarta Brahmins, they could not understand that why this great personality, governor, is so great and simply by embracing sannyasi, he is crying. And why this sannyasi, it is understood that he is coming from a Brahmin family and he has taken such a great personality, why he is crying, why embracing Ramananda? They could not understand. And as soon as Lord Chaitanya saw that the smartas are puzzled, he stopped. He stopped. Perhaps you know this incident. So these martyrs, they cannot understand the smarta jatagonsai. The martyrs, they to pull on their business, so they have become Goswamis. But actually, they are not devotees. So these Goswamis will go to a devotee, and one who is willing to accept a spiritual master, then they will offer different kinds of mantras. You want to worship Krishna? All right, I will give you Krishna mantra. If you want to worship Kali, I will give you Kali mantra. So in this way, the business is going on. So, that sort of qualification is not very good qualification. One should be actually a surrendered soul. That will make him qualified. Mami was aprapadanti maya. Here it is said, sprishta maya. Even such qualified Brahmins, they are also sprishta maya. They are contaminated by the touch of maya. Maya is not free. But Krishna says, Mameva prabhadante mayametan karanti. Only a fully surrendered soul to Krishna is able to get out of the contamination of Maya. Therefore, such surrendered soul can understand what is Krishna. not others. Not others. Jamavai na gobhir manasa subhidva hrida gira basu bhrito vichakshate atmanam antar hirisantamana chakshur jathaiva akritaya tata param. Tanmaya mohitatat na jananti ituktam. So the conclusion is that naham prakasa sarvasya yuga maya samapita. Krishna says, I am not revealed to everyone. Yuga maya. Therefore, very few persons can understand what is Krishna. Krishna does not reveal himself. Those who are devotees, Sevanmukhi hi jivahadav sameva sprata. Those who are actually devotees, dedicated with life and everything for Krishna, for them only Krishna reveals, yes, I am like this. Tesam sadadajuktanam bhajatam pritipurva. Those who are 24 hours engaged in the devotional service, not as a routine, but with faith and love. Bhajatang pritipurva. Not that official. The official, he cannot understand. But one who is serving the deity with love and faith, to him only Krishna is giving, and he will give intelligence. Krishna is very intelligent. Krishna, only intelligent man can worship Krishna. So, here it is said, Jabai na govir manasa asubhi ba rida gira ba subhrito vichakshati. Tanmaya mohitatta na jananti ituktam abhishayata cha tasya itiyaha jamiti. Govir indriyai rida chittena na vichakhata na pasyanti. So, Govir, by sensual gymnastics or mental speculation, the Supreme Personality of Godhead cannot be understood. There are many mental speculators, just like Aurobindo goes. So, he speculated, he understood that there are activities even after liberation, but he could not understand Krishna, so hard it is. Others, the so-called sannyasis, just like Ramtirtha or Vivekananda, they could not approach it. In the modern age, and the Aurobindo, he approached after the Brahma liberation, but he could not approach to the understanding of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That is, Arjuna says also in the Bhagavad Gita, it is very difficult to understand your personality. Everyone becomes, the other day in the Mela, Magh Mela, one Gangesharananda, retired High Court judge, he said that this is the first time, Swamiji, that we are hearing from you on solid basis about the personality. The whole word, Nirbishesha Sannavad. Nirbishesha means impersonalist and body, that's all. They have no understanding what is this personality of God. Govhi indriyai rida chitte na vichakhate. One cannot govhi by exercise of the senses. And govhi and indriyai rida, and heart also, meditation. The Gyanis the speculators, they are speculating by sensual activities, and the yogis, they are trying to find out the Supreme within the heart, chittena. So na pasyanti, but they cannot see. They cannot see. The jnanis, the yogis, they cannot understand, although they are trying for it. They cannot understand. It is clearly said, Rida gira basu bhito vichakshati. Jad vasa nabhu didang janmana na manute ityadi sute. And he is giving a recitation from the Vedas. Jad vasa na abhuddhitang janmano na manute ityadi sute. That among manasa gochara, he is beyond the reception of mental speculation or philosophical topics. Atmanam jivanam atmanam drashtaram jam akritaya rupani chakhud jatha karma bhutang na jananti tatap param akritanang prakasakam nahi pramata pramanasya visaya iti bhav evam bhuta paramasara mad anna asiti pudbenaiva sambandha. So, he is trying to explain about his master. So, that it is not very easily understood. That was the point of Jamaraj to his assistant, that people like you, they think that Jamaraj, I am the Supreme, but that's not a fact. The fact is, I am also controlled by another Supreme Master, and how to know him is describing. He is describing that it is not possible to know him in this way, it is not possible in this way. Even great sages and rishis, they couldn't understand in this way. Jame vaisa brinite nāyamatmā pravachanena. This is Vedic injunction. Simply by talking, becoming a very nice speaker or lecturer, you cannot understand the Supreme. Nāyamatmā na medhaya, because you have got very nice brain, therefore you will be able to answer. No, na medhaya. Nāyamatmā pravachanena labhya. Na medhaya. Then how? Jamai vaisabhiniti, tena labdha. Only such person who is favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can understand. He can understand. Otherwise nobody can understand. So therefore our business should be how to get his favor. And that favor, that is very easy to understand, that if you surrender to a person, then you can get his favor. Otherwise not. This is process of understanding the Supreme Personality. Na atma pravachanena labhya na medhaya na bhaunastena. These are Vedic names. Bhaunastutena. Stuti means education. Not by medha, brain, not by education, not by lecture, but simply by surrender. Or surrendering or simply by the mercy, by the causeless mercy of the Lord. So he, by his causeless mercy to this age, he simply, immediately says, Sarva dharma parityajya mamekam, sarva gujjatam. The most confidential part of my instruction is this, that you Simply surrender unto me. Sarva. Sarva guhya tamang. What is that verse? Maharaj, you can say? Sarva guhya. No, in the Bhagavad Gita. Before this Sarvadharman Purita, there is another verse. What is the Bhagavad Gita? Not English, I want original Sanskrit. Sarva guhya tamang bhuya. Sarva guhya tamang. Bhuya, sinome paramang bhat. The most confidential instruction. Just try to understand. इतना कहने पर श्री अर्जुन को कोई उत्तर नहीं मिलने के कारण श्री कृष्ण भगवान फिर बोले कि हे अर्जुन, संपूर्ण गोपनीय से भी अति गोपनीय, सबके लिए नहीं, सबका अगर कह दिया जाए कि surrender unto me, they cannot understand. Why should I surrender? But it is the most confidential instruction. Those who cannot understand Bhagavad Gita, they will put forward why it will be surrendered. Krishna has said about jnana, about karma, about yoga, why not these processes? But he does not know that is the ultimate process. The jnana yoga may help one to come to that point. Bhavanam janvanam ante jnanam. After many births. But that is not the direct process. The direct process is sarvagoya tamang bhuya. Sinume paramang bacha. Istosi. I am disclosing this most confidential part of my instruction. And to you, istosi, because I love you. Istosi me denominate. Because I am confident that you are my confidential friend. Dhiramati. Tato bhakshami te hitam. Therefore I am disclosing this to you. Krishna does not say everyone, the sarvadharman purita. Only to a selected devotee. Because unless one is very highly elevated devotee, he cannot accept this proposition. His puffed up with his material contaminated life, that's all. I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that. Why shall I surrender? Actually they forgot. Dr. Radhakrishna says, this is sophistry. Yes, Krishna is demanding like that. But he is very proud of his becoming a bag of philosophy. But he does not know he is a full number one. He comments on the Bhagavad Gita in a different way. That he does not know. Therefore he is surprised how this gentleman Krishna is asking to surrender. I am so proud, I am so learned. But this is the only process. What is that? He again explains it. Manvana bhavamato. The same thing, which was instructed in the line. Manvana bhavamad bhakta madhyadimang namaskuru Mameva aisasi sattang te pratijane priyosi. Priyosi. Because you are my very dear friend, and you are full surrender to me. That I am speaking to you. Then he says, Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam saranam braja aham tva sarva papi dho moksha. These three verses are the ultimate instruction of Bhagavad Gita. Sarva bhuyatam. So people do not understand. And they read Bhagavad Gita daily. They are very much proud. I am reading Bhagavad Gita daily. If anyone actually reads Bhagavad Gita, then he will be Krishna conscious. It is meant for that purpose. But they do not read actually. They simply make a show. Neither do they understand what is Bhagavad Gita. Therefore we are presenting Bhagavad Gita as it is. Is that all right? So we have to preach in that spirit.